All right, hello, lovely taker, aka your mama on a mission, and we're reading chapter 2 of John C. Maxwell's Today is the Day. And this chapter title is called Today Can Become a Masterpiece. These chapters are super long, so I'll decide when I'm going to stop on this one. A little marker. And I might stop sooner. We'll see. All right. How would you describe your life? Are you achieving what you desire? These are great questions to write down and ponder for yourself and answer. So how would you describe your life? Are you achieving what you desire? Are you accomplishing the things that are important to you? Do you consider yourself a success? How do your prospects look for the future? If I could come to your house and spend just one day with you, I would be able to tell whether or not you will be successful. You could pick the day. If I got up with you in the morning and went through the day with you, watching you for 24 hours, I could tell in what direction your life is headed. When I tell this to people at conferences, there's always a strong reaction. Some people are surprised, some get defensive because they think I would be making a snap judgment about them. A few get ticked off because they think my claim sounds arrogant. Others are simply intrigued and desire to know why I make such a statement. The advantage of today. The answer lies in what I mentioned in the previous chapter. The secret of your success is determined by your daily agenda. All right, so the secret of your success is determined by your daily agenda. If you make a few key decisions and then manage them well in your daily agenda, you will succeed. So what is helpful is you can think about your day and how your time is spent. I know for me, my schedule can be pretty flexible, so this is really kind of convicting and inspiring for me to think through, am I making the best use of my time through the day? So you will never change your life until you change something you do daily. You see, success does not just suddenly occur one day in someone's life. For that matter, neither does failure. Each is a process. Every day of your life is merely preparation for the next. Let me repeat that. Every day of your life is merely preparation for the next. What you become is the result of what you do today. What you become is a result of what you do today. In other words, you are preparing for something. And I do agree with this. And this goes to my life mantra and philosophy of seasons of life, of blooming where you're planted, and what are the seeds that you're planting, and do you want to really receive and experience the harvest of the seeds that you're planting? And this could be for positive things or negative things, right? What seeds are you planting, and how many seeds are you planting? And then the soil that you're planting in, is that soil that is nurturing to grow what you are planting, or is it not the right environment? So back to the reading. The way you live your life today is preparing you for your tomorrow. The question is, what are you preparing for? So do you have direction? Do you have clarity? What are you preparing for? If you know the direction that you want to go in, then the daily habits and actions that you do will kind of be in alignment and lead you into the direction of what your goal is. So ask yourself this question, as he says, what are you preparing for? Are you grooming yourself for success or failure? As my father used to tell me when I was growing up, you can pay now and play later, or you can play now and pay later. Either way, you are going to pay. The idea was that you can play and take it easy and do what you want today, but if you do, your life will be harder later. However, If you work hard now on the front end, you will reap the rewards in the future. It is the old ant and grasshopper story. During the summer and the fall, the ant is constantly working, gathering food. Meanwhile, the grasshopper is playing all summer long. When winter's chill sets in, the ant retires to his home and enjoys life. He's paid the price for his leisure, but now it's time for the grasshopper, who played on the front end, to pay the price. He starves out in the cold because he has been preparing to fail, not succeed. He doesn't understand the only adequate preparation for tomorrow is the right use of today. One of the ways I pay today so that I can have a better tomorrow comes in my practice of filing away quotes and thoughts. And I remember watching a video of one of John C. Maxwell's conferences, and he described his filing process. So we'll see if he describes that here as well. So he says, one of the ways I pay today so that I can have a better tomorrow comes in my practice of filing away quotes and thoughts. From the time I was 17, I knew I was going to become a pastor. I knew that meant I would be writing and speaking to people every week of my life. If you've ever needed to write and present more than 100 new lessons in a year, you know how hard it is to find good, fresh material for an audience. In 1964, I started the regular discipline of reading with an eye for finding good quotes, ideas, and illustrations for sermons and lessons. As I found good material on any subject, I'd cut it out, decide what topic best described it, and file it away. That's something I have done every day for 40 years. It is fun to do. Is it fun to do? Not especially. Often the practice is quite tedious. Does it work? Absolutely. The 1,200 files in my office containing thousands of quotes are evidence of its success. Anytime I need to write a lecture or want to work on a chapter for a book, instead of spending countless hours over the course of several weeks searching for high-quality material, I go to my files, and in minutes I put my hands on great quotes and stories I've collected. I simply look at reading and filing as a price I pay every day to make tomorrow better. It's a way of preparing to succeed. Preparation today gives confidence tomorrow. I always try to look at today as preparation for the future. And as a result, it paves the way for my success tomorrow. One benefit of that mindset is confidence. When you were in school, did you ever study so well for an exam that you walked into the classroom with absolute confidence, knowing you would ace the test? Or have you ever rehearsed a song or practiced a basketball shot so thoroughly that you just knew you would be able to deliver at crunch time? You can bring that same kind of confidence to your everyday life if you keep in mind that today matters. Legendary New York Jets quarterback Joe Namath explained it this way: What I do is prepare myself until I know I can do what I have to do. When you invest in today, it's like putting money in the bank. It's like studying for the test of tomorrow. You are just better prepared to meet life's challenges. All right, so let's read this next part. Preparation today gives success tomorrow. Not long ago, I was chatting with John Kotter, the Harvard Business School professor and author of Leading Change. We were preparing to speak at a simulcast, I guess, to thousands of business people, and I told him about the idea of Today Matters. His response was, most people don't lead their own lives. They accept their lives. I believe that to be true. Most people don't lead their own lives. They accept their lives. I believe that is true. Unfortunately, many people approach their lives very passively. They take a reactive approach to living instead of a proactive, they take a reactive approach to living instead of a proactive one. It's as if they're waiting for something, but life is not a dress rehearsal. You won't get a second chance to relive today. I believe that everyone chooses how to approach life. If you're proactive, you focus on preparing. If you're reactive, you end up focusing on repairing. So if you are proactive, you focus on preparing. If you are reactive, you focus on repairing. So examples of preparing are, let's focus on today. Increases efficiency. Well, preparing lets you focus on today, increases efficiency, increases confidence, saves money, pays now for tomorrow, and takes you to a higher level. Repairing makes you focus on yesterday, consumes time, breeds discouragement, increases cost, pays now for yesterday, becomes an obstacle to growth. And so I'm actually going to end there because there's some really, really great nuggets that were noted in this first half of chapter 1. We're only like chapter 2, a few pages in it, and they're long chapters. But I want to keep it short so you can listen to the whole message and then really take the nuggets that are here and journal and glean your own thoughts from that. All right. Take care. Lovely. Take care. AKA your mom on a mission. Signing out. Peace. Bye-bye.